She is perfection. When we look from pure perception, there is but one. One infinite goodness, infinite joy. Where these words cannot accurately define it. The true reality is perfection. The true reality is supreme happiness, supreme goodness, supreme love. This is looking from the part of the brain where there is no mind as we know mind to be. It is not only a cessation of thought, but a transcendence of mind, a transcendence of the eye perception. Beyond the eye perception, you exist only as supreme happiness, as supreme love. So the question is, how do we perceive perfection? How do we perceive the one supreme goodness? Can we perceive perfection through thinking? Has there been any level of perfection perceived from thought? Or does thought constantly remind you of imperfection? So the first order of business is, can we have a break from thinking? Thinking is not the only obstacle, but it is the main obstacle. It is by perceiving this moment through thinking, that we perceive an imperfect world, that we perceive separation, that we perceive pain and suffering and worry and stress. I would even go as far to say as most of your problems are based in thought. Most of your unhappiness is based in thought. You say, no, my problem is based because so-and-so did this, and they are the cause of my unhappiness. But isn't that a thought? So-and-so is long gone, driven home. Unless you're married to so-and-so, and then you're in deep doo-doo. But it is the thought. The thought that they did something to you, a situation caused you unhappiness. But it is all based on thought. So can we take a break from thinking? If you try and stop your thinking, you are just in conflict with thinking. You can later on be free of thinking, but it is not a stopping of thinking, but a first. Take the time to just allow thinking. Allow thinking in this moment and rest in the allowing of thinking, not your involvement with thinking. Don't grab hold of the thoughts. Don't push them away. Let them be, and rest in the letting them be. Rest in the allowing thinking to be. That allowing is peace. In that allowing, there's a consciousness. There is the awareness of thinking. And this is kind of a tricky definition. We say a witness to thinking, an awareness of thinking. That can imply that the awareness is concentrating on thought, focused on thought. But I can be aware that I am in my living room and not be aware of the living room. I'm in the awareness that is aware of it, but is aloof to it, uninvolved with it, untouched by it. Can you find this level of consciousness that is already here in this moment. That you are not doing, we hear about witness consciousness and then we witness the thoughts. I'm witnessing the thoughts. But then it is the mind witnessing the thoughts. But there's already a witness here. There is already consciousness here that is both aware of everything and untouched by it. At the highest, deepest level of this awareness, it is not aware of anything at all but the one. You can't even say it is aware of itself. It is simply aware. This is the greatest joy. The awareness that is free of all sense of I. That is transcendent of a self. She is just perfection. But long before this, you can easily discover the awareness that is already aware of thoughts. A subtle feeling of freedom from thought, just by allowing thought to be in this moment. Not involved with thought, but involved with the allowing of thought. Resting in the allowing of thought. In the allowing of thought, there is automatically an awareness of thought. Not an I being aware of thought. An awareness of thought. And this feels peaceful. This feels to be a certain level of freedom from thought, especially. All those problems that so and so caused you do not exist without thought. Do not exist without the involvement of the thought. This way, the spaces between the thoughts increases, because thoughts feed on the energy of attention. If you give the thoughts attention, they're going to keep churning themselves out. Hey, this guy's listening. Let's keep talking and talking and talking and talking. What if you woke up in the morning to your husband or wife and they just start talking and they follow you around all day long, talking, 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 talking. Telling you all your problems, all your imperfections, all the imperfections of life, all day long. You'd get a divorce. So wouldn't you get a divorce from your mind? Wouldn't you stop giving it attention, practice. Not just in meditation, but during the day. Say every hour, set your alarm. Now I'm just going to close my eyes and allow thoughts and rest in the consciousness who is aware of thoughts. Who is aware of thoughts, yet untouched, uninvolved with thoughts. Because it feels good. And because it feels good, you'll continue to do it. Feel the bliss in this music. It is the bliss of pure consciousness. It's transmitting the energy that can easily be felt. Feeling of goodness, bliss. We can rest in this feeling listening to this music. Thoughts fall away because we have a deeper bliss, a deeper enjoyment. So that's enough for now, yeah? I hope you got something good out of this video. If you did, please feel free to leave a comment. May you be blessed in her one perfect joy. May everyone and everything be blessed in her one perfect joy. Om Shri Guruve Namah. Much, much, much love to you. Much love.